WrestleMania is indeed the grandest stage of them all.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Champions are crowned, rivalries finished, moments made that will live forever. But what happens the night after can change everything. The Raw after WrestleMania is a night for history-making debuts. Overwhelming reactions. And once-in-a-lifetime showdowns that change the course of the WWE Universe.
We're just getting started. What a night it's gonna be.
It's also a night for monumental returns.
Rusev is back! They somehow make a little noise!
Tonight will be no different as we see the long-awaited return of the Archetype, thrust right back into the championship spotlight.
The Archetype wants a shot at my client's championship? This is going to be the shortest comeback in WWE history.
The Archetype returns tonight on the Raw After Mania.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the Archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the Archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
The time I got to spend with my family was worth it. But now, I'm ready to show them what Dad can do in the ring. Plus, I think they were getting sick of me being home all the time.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow. What's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
Hey, at least Larry enjoys my company. I heard your family couldn't wait to get rid of you. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that Archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. but you turned down my offer. For what? To go spend more time with your family? Home playing daddy daycare, wasting away into a shell of yourself? Was it worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this. But everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win. It don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm gonna win the WWE title later tonight, so I guess we won't find out. Until you step up to the big boy belt.
Oh, we ever get in that ring? I'ma dog walk your ass back into retirement.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff, and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype.
Let's be honest, I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the Archetype is ready for this moment. WWE Champion Braun Breaker is here.
Aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The Archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the archetype.
Introducing the challenger from Stillwater, weighing in at 200 pounds, the archetype, Marcus King. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Ja, und da sind wir. Willkommen bei My Rise, meine Story, WWE 2K26. Mit Marcus Kingsman im Wrestlingring um die Undisputed WWE Championship gegen Braun Breaker. Ich habe natürlich eigentlich Marcus Kingsman ein bisschen was anderes angezogen als ein weißes Teil, aber ja,
Shoulders down, championship at stake. The champion into the pin. Quick pin, championship on the line. The champ with the cover. The challenger's shoulder up after one.
Not enough to get past the one count yet.
Oh, that hurt. Cover. We're going to shut this down.
Eigentlich hatte sie das jetzt die Klamotten an, keine Story technisch.
If you could finish him off quick there.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Got those ready.
Watch out. Stops that offense from connecting. Knees up, got the knees up in the last second.
Die KI wieder
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Taking a bit of damage, but
dreimal so
patient
schnell kontern wie ich.
Oh, what a stiff blow!
And Breaker showcasing his arsenal.
And I bet Braun is looking to inflict more damage too.
Heading to the outside now. Gets slammed down. Crank in the head.
Oh, ouch.
Ich mochte dieses Kontersystem im letzten Spiel schon nicht wirklich.
Breaker is locked in on his opponent now.
And Breaker again headed to the outside.
caught with a punch.
He's completely on defense now.
He's persistent, calculated, and handling business.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Ouch.
Wieso stolpert er denn da so durch die Gegend?
Setting them up for a double underhook slam. Braun setting himself up top. Here we go. Bang, what a splash. The sheer force of that landing was probably a... Wait. Kick out before the count.
I'm impressed impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
Got the knee.
Schon wieder, meine Güte.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Boom, what a forearm.
Enziguri finds its mark.
The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense. Being carried around now. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly.
Ooh. Positioning them in the corner here.
Trying for the double underarm hook. Shoulders down to retain. And still in this.
I can't even believe this anymore. I just want to sit back and enjoy this battle. Oh, yes.
Blast off.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Well, what a wind-up on that kick.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Oh, red. Breaker showing no answer for this attack. Breaker needs to find that spark and rally. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Grabbing hold of Breaker.
He slipped out of the way there.
Oh, swanton.
Standing shooting star press.
From the heavens, big body splash from the top.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
It seems the physicality of this match is finally catching up to them.
Finds a counter for Breaker. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here. Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
Just stretching the knee here.
And he's just chaining together more offense now. Yeah, this is what he came to do. Making his way to the top here.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight.
Diving arm drag, beautiful.
You still think the archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out. Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying, and the archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear! That's gotta be it. Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend. The archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
I just limped in here with an ice pack, so what do you think? Ask better questions.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback, or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be looking to spend more time at home?
Again, with the idiotic questions. This is a waste of my time. None of you have ever wrestled a single match in your lives, and you think you have the right to sit there and question my comeback? My abilities? Sorry, I forgot. Byron Saxton is here. Byron did wrestle a long time ago, but then he got put behind an announce desk and forced to say whatever dumb crap they fed him, happy to be the butt of everyone's jokes. Well, guess what? That's not me. I will not sit back and listen to the losers in this room, the locker room, or most of all, anyone on social media who have never accomplished 10% of what I've done in my life try to tear me down so they can feel better about their miserable lives. So no, this comeback isn't over. It's just getting started. And I am going to do whatever it takes to get back to the top and take back what's mine. And if you don't like that, you can go to hell.
Ja, ich denke mal, das waren eindeutige
Ladies
Worte
and gentlemen, the archetype.
von Marcus Kingsman. Solche Gefühlsausbrüche kennt man ja schon von ihm, vom GTA Roleplay Universum.
Like